Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. We want to do a simple project today, something where it doesn't take a lot of stress, it doesn't take a lot of products, it doesn't take a lot of material, it doesn't take a lot of much, but it's just sort of relaxing and something fun to do. And let me see if I can find it. Here is one. This is a simple project, and I'm going to make this with you today. It's very fun, very easy, low stress, but uses up some goodies you may have hanging around the house. So this is actually a two-sided thing, and it has a little opening here. This is the last page to the Heidi book, and I thought that was kind of a neat thing to have on the back. Inside, this is from a book page, and this is from a piece of scrapbook paper. And this is from a book page. And this is from the book pages and scrapbook paper that I happen to be working with. And that kind of gives a little telltale of what this project is about. And inside here, there is just a little surprise something, just for fun. I just put that in there. I put some pieces of the Heidi page on here, as well as a mushroom sticker, just for fun. So if you want to make one of these very simple things, I did put on a piece of bed sheet with a spring stamp on it here, just for a little added extra fun. And what else did I make? Oh, that's right, I also made this. Oh, and I made that too. Okay, I guess I made a few things I wanted to show you. All right, so here, this is, nobody really knows what this is. I don't know if it has an official name, but I just fell in love with this book page. It was one of the inner pages of a book page. And if you've ever felt the older books, the vintage books, it can be such a velvety, magical feel. And I just really wanted to honor that and not muddy with it. And I also wanted to leave the little tears that come from tearing out book pages. I got this from the inside cover of a book. The inside cover, no, it was like the first page or so of a book, and I just thought it was a very pretty statement. And this is a butterfly sticker I inked around the edges. And then I went a little, I just had some fun here. This is a belly band made out of the scrapbook paper, and underneath the belly band I made this little guy. And this little guy is actually a pocket. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a belly band, and you could tuck something else in there, or you could make him into a pocket. I chose to make him a belly band. And in here is another little piece of white paper, which I went ahead and stamped and put a butterfly. This is not a butterfly, Pam. This is a mushroom. And I just put some pretty pieces of a very old book about the flag. And I just thought it had some nice little suggestions on there. And I decided to put the scrapbook paper backwards and put the pretty color on the inside to use as background. And then I just decorated the outside as a tuckable. And then here on the front, I thought this was kind of a cool piece from a book page. Radio compass, Western Electric develops rotational loop system. Very interesting reading for those who are so inclined. Just something kind of fun to explore. Little pocket in the front here with more little book page. So this is all book page, book page, book page, book page, book page. This is backed, this is scrap paper on book page. Okay, and I just tore a piece of book page and put it there. And that's more book page. So I guess you can kind of see where this is coming from. Basically what I did was I took one 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. So let's go over to the scrapbook paper section here, and we'll just pull out one piece, and we won't even judge what it is. We'll just pull it out. Okay. All right, how about this one? This looks spring-like. All right, so let's grab that. Here is I'm just doing random, and come what may. Well, if you want to grab a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper and join me in this process, go for it. It's going to be a fun day. Now I came over here to grab my book pages, and my mission is to eventually use all these book pages. So let me go ahead and select some book pages, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it all started. This started with one 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper and 5 book pages. And I tried to pick random things. This one is, let me show you a little closer. is in a different language. I want to say that's German. I want to say that, who knows? Here is a book of prayers or poems. I thought that was interesting. And I like the color of the paper. It's a little bit different. Here's a white page, just for fun. Traveling Mercies. I have no idea what that's about, but I think that I like the white contrast of it. And this is a page from an art book, and it's a beautiful old vintage page, very rich vanilla caramel, creme de brulee sort of color, and it has a lot of pretty pictures on it. And I thought that might be interesting to play with. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, we have a big picture on there. Something we could do with that too. So yeah, today is all about exploration, having fun, and just easing into the simplicity. It's a Friday. I just want to relax, kick back with you guys. Nothing has to be complicated today. Everything can be fun and easy, and who cares if it comes out great or not? We're just going to play. We're just playing with the papers. So I thought I would grab my... I'm home. I'm doing a video, my dearest love. I am going to tear this with the old... No, I don't need to tear it. It's got perforations. Sometimes these do and sometimes these don't. And I try to avoid cutting when I can. Okay, got everybody squared in the house. Back to simplicity and relaxation, and a very easy process today. Another thing I decided to do to make life a little bit easier, since I'm going to be making handmade paper, is I decided to use this pot. This is my paper blending pot, and I'm throwing my little scraps in it right now. So as I fill this up, we'll be ready to make some handmade paper. So that removes the step of having a scrap box and the moving stuff in there. So let's go ahead and do some fun things. All right, so now these things may not come out identical to each other because we are using different papers, but let's just see what we can make with them. Very simple concepts, very simple design ideas that can be easily put on any journal page. You can clip this onto a page or tuck it into a pocket. It's double-sided. You can make it single-sided. And this little guy, the same thing. You could leave the back blank if you want extra writing room. So many ideas. And we don't always have to turn everything into something that has a name. It doesn't have to be a this or a that. It can just be a bee. Yeah, it can just be a bee. And just fun thing to explore that doesn't really have any rules or regulations related to it, but it's just a little object of relaxation. Yeah, like, do you remember the worry stones? Does anybody remember those from the 60s and the 70s? It was an agate or some type of pretty rock, and it had like a thumb spot in it where you could rub to rub your worries away, I guess. Well, maybe kind of like that. Like, it has no real purpose other than just to help you relax and unwind. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, where are our toys? I need my toys. Where did you go? Okay, so my toys today. Okay, my watch is doing a clinky thing. Let's just move you. These are my play toys. And let's see. Well, I'm instantly drawn. This paper's been floating around in my bin over there, my trunk, for a while. Stories about innkeepers, a day's torture. That's interesting. Well, that sounds terrible. Doesn't sound very relaxing, does it? No. But interesting though, nonetheless. And that might be something that maybe in a Halloween journal or something like that, it might make sense. You don't come across that every day. This is kind of a creepy picture. I think I might just skip that. You could also do things with that. A day's torture. I don't know. The following is a report on the torturing of a woman accused of witchcraft in Germany in 1629. Huh. Well, sometimes this is what you're given. And we could also do some fun things with this, but we're keeping this very simple. All right. Well, we're going to call this historical and not be too judgmental on it. I don't like to be too judgmental about anything religious or anything historical just because it doesn't fit a mind frame or a mindset. Sometimes just honoring something because it is historical is honor enough. And I'm going to save these little pieces of paper because we may use those in our design. We may do some collage with them. And I'm enjoying the fact of just tearing. Today is just a tearing day. Yep, there we go. Just tore it. Didn't need to pull out the scissors. Tearing is so easy and so fun, and it's very therapeutic. Just tearing paper for the sake of tearing paper without a project even involved can be a lot of fun. Look at that beautiful text block. Oh, that can go places, can't it? We have things we can do with that. Oh, I may leave the top on. I don't know. I have ideas. All right, so now this would be a nice juxtaposition, a contradiction, a clash, if you would say. On the beautiful spring background, we have a day's torture. Okay, why not? We're feeling wild and devilish today. Does this want to be the main focal point, or do we want to have it be a tuckable? I'm going to say, let's be bold and make it the day's focal point. Why not? Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put it about there. And then I'm going to just square this off in my craft mat. Oh, back here so you can see a little bit more. I'm squaring this off in my craft mat so that I know exactly where I want it to be torn. There. Okay, and this is a thicker piece. The other one was thinner. Doesn't matter, they all work. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see, here we go. Now maybe we're gonna pull out some inks. Let's just get our bunch of favorites here, no big deal. And some little daubers to play with. Okay, we've got the daubers, we're ready. Okay, so what color do I want to do? Let me bring it in closer. Let's see. Well, we could go with the traditional. I think I have 2 browns here. I don't need all those browns, but that's all right. But maybe I'll go with black. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just feeling like maybe not though. Maybe not black? No? Okay, not black. Okay, how about green? How about this evergreen bough? Just something different to bring in the spring colors. I don't know why I'm doing a day's torture, but sometimes days can be torturous and we need a little distraction, or maybe to appreciate how our day is not that bad. How about reading this and saying, hey, my day is not that bad. I think that whatever I am facing, that it's not that bad. So this might actually make you feel better that your day is not so bad. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, where it ends up. I don't know. Okay, so now that definitely pops much better along that. Okay, so we could do a flippy-loo. Maybe we'll do a flippy-loo with this. All right, let's do a flippy-loo with this. Okay, what is a flippy-loo, right? We're going to do like a hangover. I call these hangovers. They hang over the top of a page. They're free-floating. They're not glued. They can be, but this one will not be glued. And it's going to hang over a page. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, something like this. Yes. So there could be a million and one magical things that might occur inside of this. All right, so I'm going to put that there as a focal point. But I'm going to turn it into a belly band, which is pretty easy to do. I'm going to take my little cutie glue dispenser, which I have to admit is so much more fun. Whoop, sorry. So much more fun to play with. All right, here we go. There we go. All righty. And we're going to put that down somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Maybe we'll add a little to it as we go. We just might, because we can. And okay, so we have that so far. And as that glue dries, then we're going to have the opportunity to slide something underneath. What might that be, Pam? What do you have to play with in your? Okay, so let's do a nice contrasted juxtaposition. We'll put a nice religious prayer. Oh, this one would be good. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. Well, there you go. And that might be the perfect one to tuck in there. And so a very interesting contrast between the two messages. All right. And think of them what you will. Think of them what you may. Doesn't matter. I think I am going to get... What are you chewing? Oh, you got a sticker. What a lucky guy. Okay. All right. There we go. Yep. One magically floated down. One floated down from the... Okay. Maybe we'll use that one. Okay. Because Sunny has gummed it now. It's been gummed by the gods. Yes. Okay. There we go. All right, so what do we have here? We have this little guy that can tuck in the back, which would be kind of cute. But let's maybe amp him up a little bit, maybe with some pink ink. I don't know, I'm just doing spring colors today. Bring you down a little bit. Actually, zoom you in. Bring you up a little bit. Okay. Just doing a little spring coloring. And this is worn lipstick. And I think I'm going to do something to the back on this, so give it a little bit of a writing space for fun. Should be easy enough to do. Can I do it with the papers I have? I might have to grab an extra paper, but that's okay, because there are no rules, and that's all right. All right. Now I just ink around this side. Inking is not mandatory, totally optional. And just feeling the paper, having fun, goofing off, feeling free. This is more of an exploratory journey today than a intensive creation session. Just feeling the piece, just having fun. All right, where is that pretty little? Now that was pretty. Could do something like that. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Or maybe on here. That would be pretty too, but then that's on the back. Okay, so let us get, let me see. Maybe I can put one of these little pictures on there. They're very strange little pictures. I don't know what they are. Very odd, strange little pictures. Yes. I don't know. Then there's the big picture, the gypsies. I don't know what any of this is about, but it looks interesting. So we will carry on and find, no, we're going to use what we have. We're going to use what we have. And I do see some blank paper. So I'm going to use this paper that's on this page. The idea of the simplicity of this project is to stay primarily with what you have to work with, and don't feel like you always have to go run and get something else. Now, I can say that this sticker came to me because Sonny literally handed it to me, and he must have said, "You must use this in your design somewhere, Mother." So there you go. But yeah, I think I'm going to put that there. And then I'm just going to tear that. There we go, to get the right width. And with the ever so precision of my eyeballs, I forgot my readers, they're somewhere. And maybe I'm going to ink this in. This is good old walnut stain, saturated in coffee stain as well. I put some instant coffee mixed with water, a little bit of alcohol, and I also saturated that with it. And so far it seems to be doing quite well. I can't complain. Nothing bad has happened. I'm testing it for everybody to see what goes long term, so you might want to keep an eye on what happens with this. And let's just go ahead and glue this, because we can. Do you ever have one of those days where you just want to do something simple? You don't want to do anything intensive. You just want an easy craft, just something that you can do with a few basic supplies. You don't have to pull out the entire craft room. You don't have to drag this out and drag that out. You're just going to have fun with what's there. Okay, now I do have some words that are peeking out in the bottom, and I kind of like that. Why? Because it says, of the night sky or the breathtaking vistas of the, and I think it goes on to say Grand Canyon, but you can't really read it very well. But I kind of like that it's just mysterious and, you know, it's just kind of cool, just the way it is. I mean, I don't feel like I have to cover it up. That's what I'm saying. And maybe I want to do just a little stamp. I've got a little mushroom stamp here, a little rubber stamp. I'm grabbing my peg stamps because they're within reach. I don't have to go far. So everything is about easy today. I'm just making that little guy. How easy is that, right? There he is. And I find a lot of religious things historical. They have great historical value too. And I love to collect old Bibles. The covers are so beautiful, and the papers are so beautiful. And I generally leave them intact. I don't tear them up unless they're absolutely falling apart. Let's say the cover is missing and it's, you know, just absolutely coming apart, that it says, you know, just, it's okay to do that. Oh, I smudged it. Oh, well, I think it makes it look more rustic, and that's okay. Yeah. I think it looks kind of cool, actually, like it has been around a while. So let's go ahead and slip this in here before I monkey it up anymore. There we go. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a little pull tag on there, what that might look like. Maybe it might be something like this. Like maybe you're going to do the old, this deal, one of these guys. Yeah, you just kind of fold it on an angle. Oh, not folding. It's okay. It's okay. Just do your best, Pam. I'm trying to do a loop, and it doesn't want to loop with me. Loop with me. I don't want to loop. It's okay. You can loop. Okay, if you're going to fight me and you don't want to loop, then I will not loop you. Okay, how about we just do this? Yes, this is plan B or plan C, which I think looks kind of cute. And let's give you some pointed ends, because that's pretty easy, right? Okay, maybe a little darkness there. Maybe, okay, all right, we'll put a little darkness. Oh, we got green. Look, I grabbed the wrong one. That happens, and maybe sometimes it's a good thing. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I could glue that. Whoop, can you see? I could just glue that there. I could staple it, but let's say we'll glue it today. This is not a super heavy project, and a little bit of glue I think will work just fine here. Once it sets up, and if I can keep my paws off it and out of the way, it'll be just fine. I'm going to stretch it a little bit. Okay, there we go. So it'll be easily denotable that there is something to be pulled out there. Whoop, nope, go underneath. There we go. Better. How cute is that, right? Very simple, very easy, and using up what we have. Now I could go around and ink the outside of this. Let's see, should I do it in, we should do it in green. Okay, green and yellow, bringing in spring. Look at me using all these colors that I don't normally use. Way to go, Pam. Yeah. Does anybody else have a big collection of distress inks that you rarely use and you tend to gravitate to the same ones all the time? Well, maybe this is our year. We're going to use some different colors. And I'm feeling spring is pulling in these beautiful colors. The pastels, the pinks, the peaches, the roses, the oranges, the reds. The tulips coming up are can be so many colors, and they're very beautiful. And okay, I feel like you want to be on there. Somebody, do you want to be here? Is that where you want to be? Yeah, I think I'm going to put that there. It's here, and I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it because it says, I don't know, is it saying it wants to be there sometimes? Sometimes these things speak quite loudly. Or do you want to go there? Maybe there is better. All right. Well, we have the inside as well, so maybe let's save it for the end. No, let's do it on the outside. It needs something. Okay. I'm going to do it. Sunny brought it to me. That means it has to be placed. So it's going to be placed. Okay, that's our new deal, Sunny. Oh, I have to show you something. Okay. Are you having a good time? Are you relaxing in your new boudoir? You are? And you got your little wolfie? Yeah? And it's okay and life is good? What's that little sheepish look? I see that little sheepish look. I am using your sticker. Yes, and if you bring things to me, I will immediately incorporate them into the project. Okay, that's my new promise to you. We'll see how that goes. Okay, all right. So that was hello from Sunny Bumpkins. And he's sticking to me like glue. We had a fun day at the park today. Yeah, that was today. I posted a podcast with our little... we recorded the podcast at the park, Sunny and I. That was nice. We were appreciating nature. I brought home some beautiful Spanish moss and some air plants, which I'm going to attempt to put in my my microfleur to see what happens, but not today, because today is about relaxation, unwinding, and just being with the paper. So now I've incorporated several papers and a sticker. Yes, I did. I grabbed a sticker because now they're easier to get, which makes life good. So if you want to add little extra things, that's totally fine. Totally up to you. Let's see, here are the papers that I have left to play with. My goodness, I may have to get extra papers. Okay, what is this? What is this really strange picture? Is there anything that shouldn't be on here? Okay, there's people eating, people cooking. I think it's okay. I think this picture is okay. Maybe very a Gothic style, and it has this interesting writing in here. It's French. Can anybody read that? Okay, maybe somebody can translate that. Who knows French? Let's go ahead and put this on the inside since it's long. Looks like it's going to fit. And let's see what we can do with this. It's here. So we're playing with it. Let's tear the paper. Okay. I'm not even, you know, aligning. I'm just tearing. I'm just tearing and having fun. I don't know what this is going to become, but it's probably going to have pockets and belly band things, and maybe it's going to be a double pocket on the inside. Maybe that's what it'll be. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. All right, are you fitting? Nope, you're too fat. You're too fat. You're too fat. Okay, do we cut off the bottom of the picture? Maybe a little bit. Let's see if you'll fit then. I like having that cream ridge around the edge. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Have I got it? I got it. And we're tearing. See, isn't that nice? And I have this lovely little piece I can use. And if I don't use this little piece, it'll go right in my scrap pot over there. And so I don't have to have the garbage, have the separate garbage, have the scrap box, all that stuff. We'll just see. We'll just see how this actually works, or it's a big hoo-ha and it's not working at all. Okay, so this is definitely bigger. It's wider, but does that matter? Not really. Okay, oh, I have an idea. I got an idea. Okay, let's try this. Let's do like a back and forth tri-fold weird thing in here. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, never done this before. I'm just folding this paper a long way. And I think I'm going to glue it here, and then it will open like that. Yes, so this opens, and then you're going to have this little surprise. Okay, just because, you know, it's here. And let's do something, and maybe nobody would expect pink with this kind of, you know, mysterious, dark, gothic, spooky, kind of twisty stuff in here. So let's just give them a little pink and see what they think of that. Yeah. What do you think of that, Sunny? You're sleeping? Yeah? Okay. You'll get back to me on that later. All right, with a full report. Awesome. Totally awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Again, the beautiful vanilla of this old paper. So sometimes, you know, when you're going into your thrift stores and you're looking around at the books, go out of areas. I mean, be brave and wander out of the nature department and go look in the historical department. And maybe you're going to find something with beautiful images or beautiful feels of the papers. Sometimes the different books have such different feels, and especially the art books. I mean, it's like the art people get it, you know, they get the thing about texture and that. It's just kind of a cool thing. Okay, so instead of using all these individual pictures for something else, we're just going to just do this. Okay, but maybe I want to do something a little bit in the background. Yeah, okay, let me do a foldy-roo here. Let me just ink up. Oh, I grabbed brown. This looks walnut stain. Didn't know I was grabbing brown. I thought I was grabbing green, but we're rolling with it. We're not fighting anything today. We're just seeing where we are taken. Where's my brown? There it is. Okay. Maybe I want to do a light background on this white paper. That's very pretty, isn't it? But I don't think I want to do black. I want to do something pink. So I think I'm going to grab a stencil. I don't know. I think I'm going to grab a stencil. Hold on. Okay, I just grabbed this random stencil. Well-loved random stencil. And where's my pinker dauber? Here it is. I'm using worn lipstick. And I seem to have a piece of paper, which is going in the scrap bucket, scrap pot. Okay, and I'm just kind of twisty turning. Oh, maybe I could do multiple colors. That might be fun, huh? Whoop, just moved it. Yeah, let's do, no, don't put that in the, let's go with evergreen bough. Oh, okay. I think I want to go a little softer, so I'm just going to do light dabbing. Light dabbing, more of a, just an expression, just a wisp of color. Yeah, that like something like that. Okay, we need a little more wisp going on up here. There doesn't seem to be any wisp going on up there. More wisp. We need more wisp. Aisle 3. Okay, there we go. And let's put a little down here. Maybe bring in the pinky going off with the greenie. All right. Good job. Oriented right here. Zoom you in. And I'm gonna turn you sideways so you can see better. Okay. All right. So then let's roll reverse this, and let's start with the pink on this side, going down this aisle, aisle 12, and coming over on aisle checkout counter number 16. We've got the green evergreen bough going down. Okay. Okay, a little more pink around the edge. Mostly it's, I think, important to have it around the edges of the paper. Yeah. Okay. I turned it right side up again, didn't I? Okay. It's going to open like this, but it's going to go like this. Yeah, so I'm going to put that there. That's what I'm going to do. Creased well, I think, is important. And then some glue. Good old glue. This is Fabrifix. Clear silicone glue. It's good for fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. And I just like it. Grabs fast. Has a unique smell, so if you don't like strong smells, then think about that, but it really works well. And it doesn't make your paper wet, so the wrinkles are minimal, which is nice. Now, you could do a fancy little clip or a hold or something here, but I think since this thing is going to be folded, I got some pink on it, I'm not going to worry about it, because when the person opens it, they're going to kind of see something's going on here. So they're going to be, logic will say, hey, what's that? And then they're going to look at that and they're going to go, what on earth is going on in this picture? And they might take a closer look. I think those pictures are kind of cool on the back. I'm just going to leave them as is. Down here, though, I think I might put a little bit of, yes. So this is the mysterious, the days of torture. Okay, so this is more stories about what happened to the witches back then. And I think I'm going to put a little piece of the story so people can follow the story if they wish. Or if they don't wish, they can just close it back up, and that's okay. Or they can chuck it. That's fine. But at least they have the opportunity to take a look if they want to. See how long we want to go. We're down to there. Okay, right about there, I'd say. The Black Forest, yes. Okay. And maybe we need to whisk off a little of you on this side. So I'm going to hold my ruler firm. And if all goes well, that will tear off the thin piece. Yes, there we go. How nice is that? So this will be almost like a little mini story time. Yes, don't know what you're coming across in story time, but you're going to get a story for sure. Yeah. It might be about a radio compass, or it could be about the old witches and what happened in Germany way back when in 1600s. So there you go. Always keep them guessing. It's perfectly fine to do themed journals, as we know, but it's also fine to do eclectic. You never know what you're going to come across journals as well. All right, so here we go. Very cool. I like that. The colors are really working beautifully there. And let's go ahead and glue this down. Very easy to do. It'd be fun too to also add a music page in this play of just simple book pages and a piece of scrapbook paper. And let's see what we can make. Let's see what we can make. We're just, oh, where are you going? Settle down, everybody. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's put that there. Oh, let me move you there. All right, so we have that. I like that. I like that a lot. What I think I would like to do is, I have this little box of cutout papers, and I keep forgetting to use them, but I have this really little container of little tiny inner cutouts, and I think these are going to come in handy right here. I am going to just put some of these down, decide which ones I want to use. Let's see, I need 4. Okay. And maybe this little guy. Okay, now I'm going to attempt the, I'm going to attempt the very famous, rarely done anymore because it's so dangerous, the one stamp colorization of 4 little pieces using pink. Right on my mat. Probably a bad idea. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, did I get all, I don't even know, I think they're flipping over and I'm doing different sides. And you're saying, Pam, where is your baby wipe? I know, where is my baby wipe? Here's my baby wipe. Come here, baby wipe. I could have put a book under me or a catalog, but did I? No, I just had to do it right on my mat. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these down and just see how it looks. So I'm going to close this up before before I knock this out of the way, closing that up, putting that back there. Okay, there. All right, now, let's see. I think the easiest thing to do is put the drops here. 1, 2. So you don't need a lot of stuff. You can just decorate with paper and a little bit of color, or you could even cut things out of the yellow scrapbook paper that we have. I'm ever so lightly wetting my finger so I can pick this up and tack it down, and these are going to look like little amazing flower and butterfly rivets, brads, whatever, but be totally flat for the inside and just a lot of fun. Okay, so there we have that. Isn't that cute? That's really cute, right? Okay, we back up. All right, cute, cute. I mean, yes, dark and scary, but cute, like contrasted with pink. Very nice. And so I do have a little bit of pink on there. It could be foreshadowing, but maybe if I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna put a few more pinks on there to make it be intentional, because apparently that's what it was wanting to do. So now it has intent. Yes, there we go. Let me zoom in. There we go. Little bit of pink, little pink smudge of maybe flower pollen or something like that from the day. And yeah, I like that. I think that's very nice. And what else can we do with this? Man, we are already at 36 minutes. Well, maybe we're just going to wrap it up at that point, and we can always make something very simple another day. Let's just review what this is. It's a belly band on the front out of just some kind of interesting thing that you found in your papers. Here's a little interesting poem or a prayer or something. And on the back, I just made a little writing space. It has a little pull tab on it, very easy to use. And then this opens, and then we have this to explore. And then we have this to read with the little paper rivets. How fun is that, right? You can put something else on the back if you like, but I think I'm going to call that one a day, and I'm going to put that in my journal. And let's see, where are we going to put this? Let's find a pretty page. Let's find a pretty page where this can go. Oh, here's a page. And I like, it's got some yellow. Oh, probably can't see that. It's got some yellow here, and it's very natural looking. So I think I am going to paper clip it here. Oh, look at that. I can actually reach my paper clips. How nice is that? Yeah, put that right there. There you go. Now I got a fun thing to find. Or maybe not so fun thing, but you'll find it and it'll be exciting. And let's just look at the original one. Okay, yep, it was actually going to go right back there in the journal. Where is that? Where is that spot? There it is. Okay, this little oddball piece into the paper pot. You are going to be rearranged, and I think it was you that actually lived here. Yes, it was you who lived here. And then back deep in here somewhere. Oh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Yeah, that really looks nice against the pink. Let's do that. And this one I want to leave open on both sides. I don't want to glue it down because it's too pretty the way it is. And we'll let somebody explore that so they can explore the back too. There you go, folks. I hope you had fun. Sunny and I loved that you guys were here enjoying time together with me. Thank you so much. And please, if you find value here, please like, subscribe, and share. Welcome to everybody who is new to the channel and also new to junk journal making. It's so much fun. You can bring in any crafting skills that you have, or you can come in with absolutely none and still create books out of nothing and have memorable experiences and just whisk yourself into a world away of different papers and things. You're doing something with your hands. It's good for you. It's good for your mind, your brain. Time to relax, kick back, have some fun, have some giggles. If you are interested in free digital images, I have a monthly free emailed newsletter. All my links are down below the video for that. And there's a lot of things in that monthly newsletter that come to you. You also get a note from the bookmaker explaining what a junk journal is. You can tuck in the front of your book, and you can also change it. It comes in Word or PDF format to accommodate your special needs. No problem. Feel free to use it at will. And also there's a checklist of supplies. It's about 7 or 8 pages long that you can download and look for ideas of what you might gather in your world to bring to your junk journal tables. And also I have an Etsy shop. where I sell digital kits, as well as an Amazon shop where I try to put all my favorite tools and supplies that I use a lot. And so if you see something here and you're looking for it, it's a great place to start. Although you can find most of the stuff at the regular big box stores like the Hobby Lobby and Michael's and things like that, or Etsy shops, another great place to source supplies. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays Eastern Time, 7 a.m. My podcasts, which are audio, come out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they are different and new material related to paper crafting, junk journal making, and life of a crafter, crafter answering questions, things like that. And you can also have fun in our Facebook group. We're doing weekly and monthly challenges, all related to junk journals, very fun. And you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook group, yeah, I told you about that. And what else? I think that's everything. So just remember that fun can be simple. You tell them, Sonny. Fun can be simple. I think you need to move the cords, Mom. I'm still getting in them. Okay, we'll handle that. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. Oh, I'm going to sleep. I've had a lot of reckless abandon today. Bye, everyone. Till next time.